You're not hard to love. You just spent so much of your life around people who only knew how to love what they could own. And when they couldn't own you and when they couldn't control you, they told you that you were too much. You realize that you're not cold or you're not unlovable. You're just deep. You have a lot of depth to you, and a lot of people can't hold that without trying to own it. And that's where your soul rebels. You have a soft core, but you have a powerful shell. And that's what people underestimate. Really, the truth is, you're not easy to control, and that scares people. I've attracted people that want my light, but they can't hold or understand my light or my depth. I attract them, yes. But can they stay? Can they understand me? No. And that's why I've always been confused, because people try to possess my light. They try to possess something that can't be possessed. You're not hard to love. You're just not easy to possess. And that is a very different thing. I think a lot of us, especially the strong ones, people that carry a lot of light, they don't realize how soft they actually are. Yes, we're powerful. Yes, we can transmute. Yes, we can be strong. We can act strong. But at the end of the day, I don't think that we truly realize how soft and vulnerable we are when we're not in that shell. Like, yes, you have a strong presence, but you crave to be seen. You crave to be held. You crave to be understood. And that's the same with me. I want to be understood without being picked apart. I want to be understood without the feeling of me being misunderstood. But here's what happened. You were vulnerable once, and someone used that as a doorway. They walked in, touched everything with dirty hands, and left. So you built walls to protect yourself. Not to keep love out, but to not lose yourself again. You don't fear love. You fear losing your voice in it. And I really, truly do get that. It's like with me, I'm scared of my own potential because I know that my voice is strong and it is powerful, but at the same time, people can see that I am vulnerable. People can see that I am soft. Not necessarily soft, but they can see a side of me that not a lot of people can see. It's here on the internet. I don't fear losing my voice. I fear losing that strong presence that I have, that I talked about in the beginning. Because once you are vulnerable, it's a little different. Some people meet your energy and quite literally think it's a challenge to get you to open up, a challenge to understand you, a challenge to know what you're thinking. They start plotting, planning, and performing, not because they're trying to connect with you, but because they're trying to win you. And the thing is, love isn't a game. You're not a prize to be earned. You are a soul that is to be met. I've always known that, and that's why I always pull away from people who try too hard to figure me out. It's like, why do you want to figure me out so bad? Because real connection doesn't feel like being analyzed. It feels like being recognized. Recognized for who you are. Recognized for your soul. Recognized for things that you can't even understand yourself, really. You were never meant for surface level anything. Not in love, not in life, not for anything. You were built for depth. That is why your silence is so loud. That is why people feel either completely safe with you or completely intimidated by you and your energy and your presence. Because your energy exposes what they've been hiding in themselves. Your voice, just your energy, everything about you, your essence. You carry truth, not just your voice, but your essence. You carry soul, and that's why your presence sticks with people even after you're gone. Some people call that too intense, but intensity is real. And you're not made for people who fear their own intensity, who fear their own depth. You're not meant to be chased, tested, or tamed. You are meant to be held by someone who sees all of you and doesn't flinch. Someone who doesn't try to shrink you or shape you. They sit in your chaos like it's art. They understand you like it's art. Who doesn't get scared of you when you get quiet. Who doesn't compete with your shine. Because when people get around someone like you, they either try to dim the light that you have, the shine that you have. And that is why it's a hard time to connect with people, really connect with people, because they think that they can handle this much light. They think that they can handle someone like this, someone a free spirit like this. You being that free spirit, you bring out sides of people that they don't even know about. So it exposes their insecurities, it exposes their doubts, it exposes the things and fears that they hide to see if they can truly handle that light. And sometimes it's just a lesson. Sometimes your light can just be a lesson for those people. They never met someone who could bring out those things in them, can bring out those flaws in them. But the love that I am talking about, it does exist. But it only exists when you stop demanding attention and demand presence. When you stop demanding attention and settling for attention and you demand presence, that is when you will encounter real, authentic, soul love. So no, you're not hard to love. You're just not meant to be possessed. And the people that get that, they will never try to own you. They'll just feel honored to know you. So if you are ever told that you are too much, good, be too much, because the right one will not flinch. If you've been told to tone it down, don't. Your light is not up for negotiation. You're not cold, you're not unlovable, you're just so much more than what people are capable of knowing. What people are not ready for is not your problem, it is actually your power. Be grateful that you have such a strong light and such a strong presence, because at the same time it also repels people who are not ready for this kind of light, who are not ready for this kind of love that you are ready to give out, because you will not be received. You will not get the same love that you are trying to give, or even the understanding. You're not meant to shrink just for someone to hold you. You are meant to expand and be who you are and truly evolve and be held as you are. That kind of love exists, but it doesn't come easily because you are not easy. You're rare, and that is the whole point. And I made this video to remind you to know exactly who you are. And don't think that you are ever unlovable, because I promise you, one day someone will be able to hold you as you are, and you're able to expand and grow with that person. I will be posting a video tomorrow. I love you guys so much, and I wanted to make this video to also remind myself too. This is a message to myself. But I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I love you guys.